Hi, Omega Chaos again, with another episode of new tone tuning, and this time I'm doing with a completely new deck on this series, and it's PSYFrame, a new Synchro based art strap that uses Psych type monsters, and it has many unique abilities. It has pretty much all the tuners are hand traps that activate whenever your opponent does something, and with the Fiat spell you can synchro summon your opponent's turn, because otherwise, of course, in end phase they get banished. So it is kind of reliant on the Fiat spell, otherwise you're not going to do much, I would say. You can play against magicians, of course a very powerful deck. Yeah, my hand is really not very good currently. I have to use PSYFrame Overload to banish the Sky Arc, because I can't target the inside magician. And this deck still of course has weaknesses. And it's my turn. PSYFrame Overload is a pretty good trap card. It banishes face down as well, and its graveyard effect is really good as well. Okay, Psych Fields on. That's not too bad, I guess. I have tried to record this video twice, but something always goes wrong, like my opponent banishing destroying my field spell, and then I can't do anything. And then just the video quality goes down, because then I get really frustrated with this and all that. So I can't really talk properly then. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this duel, because I don't really have anything. But at least I do have the Psych Fields, so I can summon my PSYFrame Lord Omega by returning the banished monsters to the graveyard. Why it's going to attack me? I guess why not? I had to take it, because mirror forcing is so pointless currently. Card there. I guess I will do it this time. Well, this card. Well, then that sucks. I might get AutoCade next time, which is not good for me at all. Yeah, in the past I had a Psych deck on this series, like you probably already know, but of course that deck didn't really work out that well, because it was just too slow. So I took it out, then I tried Infinities, but Royal Chain got banned the same day I uploaded the first video with that deck, so I have to replace it with something, and PSYFrames seem to be very fitting, considering that I already used Psych before, so, and this is of course a deck that uses Psych type monsters. Well then, so I guess my opponent's going to attack me after all. Well, I was already, of course, at low life points, but it's 8000 damage either way, so yeah, the Horizon Magician deck is still a very powerful deck and very dangerous. So let's go to the next duel. And I'm back, so let's see how it goes this time. Hopefully I will do better this time. I really didn't throw a good hand, and of course my opponent was running a more powerful deck. So I have to probably go first again. Still no field spell, unfortunately. Just set up PSYFrame Overload and Blind's Emptiness, and going to end my turn. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. No X deck, so it might be that new Monarch deck, so activate PSYFrame Gear Alpha. Some PSYFrame Driver no deck. Of course, this deck pretty much revolves around PSYFrame Driver at level 6 and normal Psych monster. Now another Guardian Elders. I have to let it go for now. But now I have no PSYFrame monsters in my hand, so and currently I can't use Psych Fears on either because my opponent attacked my monsters. But I do have the Mirror Force, so that might help. No point's going to attack. I think for now it's fine. I definitely need to throw another PSYFrame tuner for. Okay, Epsilon, well that's not really a very good one. Also because it only indicates the absence, since you have to have a clear field of monsters, your opponent probably is not going to activate any traps at that point. So you only run one of it. Well, at this point, I kind of have to activate the Mirror Force. Can't really allow myself to take too much damage. Wow, swords are being a light, that's really annoying. Psych Path. It's really good card in here to recycle your banished PSYFrame monsters. So it's my turn again. Card Curdy. Of course, I run it because you don't really do much in your own turn, so it's always good to get some extra draws. going to activate it and draw 2. Finally I got some PSYFrame tuners, so now I can at least do something. Potentially. Card treasure. Wow. My opponent's really going to discard that many, but sad story for you. Going to banish that card treasure, so now I'm pretty much screwed because you lost 5 cards for absolutely nothing. Like, that's actually pretty funny. So the deck my opponent's playing doesn't seem to be very good, I would say. It's a Guardian deck actually. Well, unfortunately Guardians have never been good at all. So going to end my turn once again. But at least I know how to field spell. My opponent's ending their turn again. Now another card already. That's pretty good. Now on it and then devoted to draw 2. I definitely have that advantage currently, for definitely. Okay, still, of course, since my opponent is not doing anything, I can't really do anything either. That's probably one of the main weaknesses of the deck, that you have to wait for your opponent to do something first. Which kinda sucks. Oh, Evocator Chevalier. I think that's fine. So opponent's going to attack directly. It's not going to end up very well. Activate PSYFrame Care Beta. If my opponent declares a direct attack, I can summon PSYFrame Traveler from my hand, take a graveyard, and of course the Beta itself, and then toss destroy monster and end the battle phase. And of course, because the field space is not filled, I can Synchro summon in my opponent's turn. And I'm going to summon PSYFrame Lord Zeta, one of the boss masters of the Arshad. That would be pretty good. And then now I'm going to just beat down my opponent with it. And this card can banish both this card and the spell monster with the same phase of attack position. Oh, another card is my third one, so my turn, no summon it. And give it to draw 2 cards. It's my opponent's turn again. But I don't really see how my opponent can come back from this, especially if the deck my opponent is playing. PSYFrames are a pretty competitive synchro-based deck, I would say, and very annoying to face. I have too many cards on my field, so I can't even set my traps or activate my spells. in my turn I have to discard one of my cards. I guess it will be one of Psych Field Zones because that card is not very useful for me currently. Opponent's going to set a monster, but I think I'm going to activate PSYFrame all out, banishing PSYFrame Gamma and banishing the base monster. We just beat the opponent with this. Oh, I got another field spell, so if my opponent gets rid of it somehow, I can of course use it again. Activate another one. Yeah, both PSYFrame Synchros are very good, but definitely Omega is definitely very powerful. Because it can dodge more things. So that is discard the main boss monster of the deck. Alright, okay, well, I can't really avoid that, I would say. And it's my turn. Well, this time I'm going to do something interesting. I'm using a deck card that is pretty good. Miracle Synchro Fusion. So on my ultimate action kicker. I guess so I can try over as well. And then also activate Psych Field Zone, returning my Gamma and driver to the graveyard, and then special summoning Omega from my extra deck, or fall through the Archvent as well if I wanted to, and then just attack. Opponent only has 100 life points left, and ultimate action cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is really good. That's fine. Okay, Evocator Chevalier. That's fine, I guess. United we stand. Oh, that was kind of unexpected, but I'm going to activate Siphon Lord Omega's effect, banishing from one of their cards, and then of course this card as well until my next standby phase, which of course allows my opponent to stay clear. But of course I still have ultimate action kicker, and this game over. Terraforming. I used 2 terraformings to search my field spell, and I do have some other cards, of course, to search the field spell as well. The attack forward or the Evocator Chevalier with ultimate action kicker. Finish this duel. And I won. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this episode of New Dawn of Tuning. This time with PSYFrame's new synchro-based deck that is definitely very powerful. But of course it still has weaknesses, like relying on the field spell, because if you don't have it, you really can't do much, as well as being very passive and relying your opponent to do something first before you can do your own play. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. For now, goodbye and Omega Khaos out.